There are two sorts of KeyKeg couplers. There's this style here, which is made by DSI, and there's this style here, made by Micromatic. So they're the two styles. You'll notice here that there's a lip, and there's a wedge, and there's a top bit. So before you engage on the keg, you must ensure it's fully up, and that the lever, in this instance for the Micromatic, is at the top. Similar for the DSI couplers, if we have a look here, you squeeze the handle and you can see the little lip in this area here. That must be up above there, so that has to sit in the notch. The reason being is this probe has a height, so if it's not all the way up, the probe is down lower than it needs to be. So if we push it all the way up, sitting above there, what you'll find is when you go to put on the keg, literally it just twists in. There's no resistance at all, very simple, and it twists off. So to engage it, the full process, DSI, make sure it's all the way up, must be above that lip. Just place it on the keg and it drops in, turn it that direction, squeeze the handle and then push down. That will engage the coupler. When you're finished, you squeeze the handle, make sure you lift it all the way up again above that, small turn, and it just pulls out. Follow the same process for the Micromatic. Step 1, make sure it's all the way up the top. Step 2, just place it on the keg, it'll drop into place, squeeze the black handle, push all the way down till it clicks. That's now engaged. To disengage, once again, squeeze the handle, lift all the way up, just twist off and lift off. Just a quick example of what happens if the coupler, in this instance, they might just have it up a little bit. It looks like it's in the right location. And what happens is it becomes it just doesn't fit. So sometimes people start pushing down and trying really hard and they manage to get it, but what they do in the meantime is, because the probe is too deep, they can damage the prongs inside or the valve inside, or they can push it in sideways, which could jam on. So if at any stage, like this isn't twisting, it's not going anywhere. So, you know, some people are tempted to just really push hard. That's wrong. If it is hard, get them to check this bit. Make sure it's up as high as it can go, as explained in the previous video. And then it should always be a matter of just drop it in